in this next episode, we're going to see Tyler cross over. How does he figure into that big chess game?
He's come to join Klaus and be... No, he hasn't. He's come to tell everyone what a nice guy Klaus is and that they shouldn't be messing with him. I feel like if you just think about whoever wants Klaus out of the picture, he'll probably be coming to join up with them, to make friends with them. Yeah, it was great that having Trevino there. I loved doing all my stuff with him on Vampire Diaries, and I felt like, in fact, when we were doing the pilot, it was rumoured, and we talked about, will there be crossovers or will there be any of this, and they said there was a rumour, they always thought, like, we had this idea that Trevino might show up, and, I thought that was great. He's a different, I feel like he's a little different, the character. They've really turned him into this guy with nothing to lose, like everything has been taken from him. And the tone of our show anyway is slightly more adult, I think. Just in the subject matter, it's less about college and prom and tests and so on. And so he really comes into this like absolutely reckless and kind of fearless for the fact that he's someone who's lost everything. So he did a tremendous job as well. It was really lovely to be working with him again. I think you guys are gonna really like the next episode.
Well, it's really funny because now that Klaus is like, kind of the lead of the show and the hero, it's almost like Tyler's coming in as the villain, even though he's coming in because Klaus killed his mother. So do you think it kind of looked at that way though, that Tyler is the villain on this show?
I think it depends how you look at it. Like when Charles told me when he was interviewed, for the first few episodes before the season came out, and then for the even now I think he gets asked what's it like to be the villain of the show. So, he's not really the villain. I've done some terrible things, and like you say, Klaus is the hero of the show, but I've talked about killing my unborn child for the first couple of episodes. I'm constantly doing these terrible things, but the writer's allowing me these little moments of vulnerability, the moments where I show that the character cares, have brought people on side. So I don't think Tyler's necessarily the villain, but he is as layered a character as Klaus or as Marcel. They've given us reasons to root for him. It's a tough thing because doing a crossover in general is a tough thing, because when Tyler first appears on the originals, there'll be a large portion of our audience will go, what's Tyler doing there? And another section of our audience will go, who's this guy? What's going on with this guy? And, so there's a certain amount of his backstory that has to be explained in order to, I suppose, give weight to his cause there. But we can't go over everything, so a certain amount of it, yes. I imagine viewers who've never seen the Vampire Diaries would possibly be more inclined to feel like he's a villain, but still, you have sympathy from him. It's very clear that he's had a lot taken from him by my character, and so yeah.